through that, how to synergize in your relationship in times of crisis. So let's go ahead and hit on that. The first thing that you want to do, let me back up for a second. So this is regardless of whether you are in a fire or your partner has lost their job or you've lost your job or you're going through some kind of crisis in your life. It could be with your kids, it could be with your family, it doesn't matter. It's all very similar. So here are the 5 steps that I'm going to give you to help you deal with this. Number 1 is to slow down. So when that fire's burning outside, when your spouse comes home and they're freaking out because they just lost their job or whatever, even though it sounds counterintuitive, I want you to slow down and take a deep, fat breath and just calm your nerves down so that you can get a handle on the way that you're thinking. You've heard me talk about this before, where when you calm down and you take those deep breaths, it slows our brain down. It slows our lymphatic system down so that we can think clear and make wiser decisions. So that's number 1. Number 2, you want to assess your situation and really figure out what is most important at that very moment. What needs to be done? So in our situation, we had to find our passports and our IDs and our money that we may have had. So those were the things that were most important in our exit strategy. If someone has lost their job, you need to kind of get a perspective on that. Number 3 is your escape plan or your escape route. What are you going to do? What is your plan of action that needs to take place? Obviously, if you're in a fire and your house is burning down, it's going to be much different than if you are suffering through a job loss or you have a child who is in need of something. So you want to just kind of get that plan in place. What can you do? Who can you delegate to? Can you delegate to your children? Can you delegate to your spouse? Can you delegate to others? Who do you have in your inner circle right at that moment that you can delegate to? And then what is your backup plan in case that doesn't work? That escape route is now on fire. Now what? What's your next plan? See why it's so important to have that clarity of mind? The next one is number 4 is to move as one unit. Stick together. This is where synergy is so important. So if you are in a fire, stay together. Keep your family together. Do not break up. Stay together. If you are in an emergency situation with family, with someone's health, with a job loss, with anything, stick together. It will make you more powerful. It will make you feel like you have more confidence, and you'll be able to help one another much more strongly and powerfully when you come from that standpoint. And number 5, as I've said so many times, have that mountaintop thinking. Get a big perspective of what is really going on and how detrimental the situation truly is. Be thankful, be grateful for what you have, and maintain that positive attitude. It will get you so much farther, and it will make your transition into wherever you're going much more calm and easier when you have that big mind thinking. So that is it. And 5A is to help others. When you feel like all else is out of control with your own life, by helping others, by being of service to others, it gives you a sense of contribution, it gives you a sense of control, and it makes you feel good. So when all else fails, go and help others who really need some more help. So that's it.